And please let me know if you have any questions.
Recording is on.
Okay. So let me put on my music and my headset. Today is the Interstellar soundtrack. That just kind of like keeps me vibing at the same pace, you know. So hang on. Oh, you're the one. Okay, so you're the one with the black cat, right? Yeah. Okay, because he was mentioning that, and I'm like looking over there. I'm like, oh, that's the black cat. So they always talk about like who's in the house or who they touch with or who they mess with, you know, and stuff like that. And this gentleman kept like poking it. Like, we're not a big fan of cats, but we'll poke them. Like, that's the whole thing. And so, yeah, that's, some of them love them, some of them don't. Hang on. Wait. Okay, give me a second. He's a different type of energy from the other ones. Let me tell you that. Hang on.
He's different.
Yeah. He goes, hey. And I'm like, what? He's like, I made it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, we're here. He's saying, hold on. I want you to do he's telling me, it's like, I want you to do your job. I want you to do it. Like, he's telling me I need to do my job. But I'm like, sir, I need you to be here with me and do your job too. Hold on. He's like, don't worry about me. I have it. Like that. I'm like, all right. Hold on. Talking about you, I don't think this is a thing, but he says that he really liked things a certain way. Like,
yes.
Like, okay.
He is very particular.
Yes, because he's telling you to clean up your place. He's like, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't see that it's messy, but I'm like, he's like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? Can we like pick it up or whatever? I'm like, stop. Everything is perfect. She's very good. He goes, come on, hold on. He goes, the girl talks to me all the time. Like, nobody can get some sleep around here or something like that. So he's like, so that's you like calling on him. He says, hold on. It's like, you think we could rest when we're dead? No, hang on. He's saying like he has the ladies all out after him. That's so weird. That's funny. Hang on.
We have a lot of women in our family.
That's okay. He's like, you see, he's like, I can never get any sleep. He's like, the ladies are all after me. Like, this is this. So what do you think? Hang on. Wait.
Papa,
he likes
slow down.
This is how they are. This is a lot of energy. We've been waiting for a long time, and this is.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because he's like finally, like they get anxiety. Hold on.
He says just like it.
He goes, they want to know if I'm fine. He was like, little bumps and bruises, but you know, it's fine. He says, hold on. That was a rough takeoff, so I'm guessing it's rough for him passing. He was like, that was a rough takeoff. He's like, you think it could have gone smoother? And he's like equivalent it to like having what do you call it, like turbulence in an airplane? Yeah. Hold on.
He died of COVID.
So no wonder it was a rough take. Holy crap! Legit. Wow.
He had renal disease and he had cancer and then he got COVID. And he broke his neck.
So that's the bumps and bruises. Because I'm like, where do the bumps and bruises come from? Oh my God.
And he used to get bruised all over his arms from the dialysis.
Oh my God, my poor buddy. He's okay now. He doesn't look like that. He keeps flashing himself back and he's like, oh, I look terrible. I was like, no, you're fine. He really likes your smile. He keeps talking about your smile over and over and over again. He's like, she's so pretty. She has a pretty, do you see her? And he's like, he calls you like his girl, like even goes into that. And he's like, hang on. He's been around you for forever since you're a little bitty. That's a whole nother thing. He's like, I like her better like this. And he like shrinks you down. And he's like, they'll listen to you then. And I'm like, stop. He says, hold on. Check on the other ladies for me. Let them know I'm fine. Hang on. I'm sure they're all worried. They are all worried. Hang on. Yeah. And then 1 minute you're up and around. The next minute you're dead. He says, just let me. He said everybody was praying and hoping for a miracle. And he goes, everybody's praying and hoping for a miracle. He goes, but it's just let me go. I don't know why did he say he's just saying let me go. Like, I guess with his passing. Hold on. Yes, I heard them. I don't know what happened with that. We'll get more into that. That's just a phrase. He says, so that's the initial wave. They come through in waves. And so we got all this energy out. So now we're going to come through again. Hold on. Let me gear him up. He's all about making his hair look nice, like he has hair.
Yes. He every morning he would drag himself to the bathroom and gel that damn hair.
He's like doing this. He's like, my hair looks nice. And I'm like,
I'm so happy about that.
oh, he's great. He's great. He says, hold on. He says, everybody's so sad and mopey. Why? Why? I'm fine. I'm fine. He's very like he's cuddly in a good way, but he's very like dry also at the same time.
Very blunt. Very
yes.
blunt.
Mm-hmm. Wait. So his mom's passed, obviously, because he's saying, God bless her soul, like I found her. That's a whole nother thing. He's getting in there. Hold on. He hadn't seen his mom for a long time.
Yeah. Always talked about her.
Yeah. He goes, she's not here. I can bring her forward. That's literally what I asked. I said, who was there to get you? He goes, my mother, God bless her soul. He goes, hadn't seen her in ages. So happy, so happy. He says, were people telling him to go to the light or something like that, or he can let go? I don't get that right now. And he's like,
I'm sure the doctors were.
Yeah, it was a lot. Hang on. It says, oh, I don't know when this happened. Is this at the part during the COVID thing that nobody could come see them?
Yeah. When he hurt his neck, my mom had to make a really hard decision to put him into a home, and that's when he got COVID. And we tried to see him, and he didn't want to see my mom or my uncle.
Oh.
He was really sick, and we, it was just the one for our family.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is what he said. He goes, hang on, let me get up in my chair. He goes, yeah, it was terrible. I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, I didn't want anybody to see me. Nobody could come and see me. Nobody could come and see me. He was like, he said, it's hell for closure. It's hell for closure. He said, let an old man die. I'm like, you are not that old. Shut up. He says, hold on. I'm guessing he's telling everybody to put up nicer pictures of him.
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea what that means. Usually that's like make me more respectable. Like we keep showing my old ones or something. And he's like, you think they would put up nicer pictures of me? And I'm like, what? He says,
tell him I have some. I'll make some.
Please do it. Like once he keeps going into like sepia colors and stuff like that. So like older. And he like that. Yeah, that's the thing he keeps showing me. Sepia is a big thing. So we want to go all the way back. And he's like, he says, tell my daughter, hold on. He had to have his pride.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's what he said. He says, tell my daughter, like, I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. He said, but a man, like a dying man or somebody sick has to have their pride like that. He said.
To his daughter.
He says, I didn't want people to worry about me. Hang on.
Oh God. Yeah.
He's talking about, I guess, in the home, like he's like, they treated me like I was a freaking doll or something like that. So they were just like moving him around. And, like he didn't like that. Talking about people, they always show me like wiping their butt. He didn't appreciate that. And hold on, the only thing that he's very proud. He's saying, I'm the only thing that they had left or something like that. And he says, well, I'm the only thing they want to have left though. Like, and I'm like, stop.
Very sarcastic. Very sarcastic.
Yes. That's what it was. Wait. Who wrote letters to him? That's weird. He's talking about like people like writing letters to him. I don't understand it though. Hang on.
Was it before COVID?
I don't know. He's talking about like not getting able to read them though. Like that's why I'm like, what does that mean? But I'm not getting any context as to why. I'm not getting that they're attached to anything. Like for me, it'd almost be like I'm writing out my feelings or I'm writing out this letter to you and you're never going to get it. Like that's the type of vibe that goes on. So that may not be for you. That may be for somebody else as well. So it's like acknowledging that happened too. Hang on. Wait. The mother, his like ex-wife or something like that, is still alive?
Yeah, my grandmother, his wife.
Okay, cool. He's because they're dead. That's why I'm sorry. I'm not saying that he's not married anymore. Because he calls her in a very endearing way. I guess they were married for a very, very long time. Because he calls her like the old bird in a funny way in my head. And so it's like I love her, like she's still alive, she's still kicking. Because I was like, do you have anybody else with you? He's like, she dead? Like, what is this? And he's like, no, she's still around. He says, hold on. She'll be happy to dry her hands with me. Like he's just like joking. That's sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like not another mouth to feed or something like that. He was like, I could be very hard to live with. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, oh my. He's literally like walking around. Like he's talking to me. He comes in, he goes in years. Now he's here. I had a client right before you, and she was trying to contact this little boy, and he was playing in her guest room with his dog that died. That was weird. And like he described the floral pattern of the comforter. Anyways, so this is X Games mode today. Hang on. Another scribble page. Hang on. Hold on. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Get it over with. Hang on. Why? Everybody's mourning. Everybody's sad. Hang on. He's talking about people like being so torn up about his passing. He does not like that. He likes that he's missed, but he doesn't want people to be overly sad because he keeps talking about like, I had a great life. I had a good life. I had everything I wanted to do. I was like this. He almost feels like mafia boss to me in like some slight degree.
He used to be in a gang, old school.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He grew up in East LA. I have a lot of family that still lives there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Because he's showing me like, I got it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's it.
Oh my God, that's fun. I haven't seen that symbol in a very long time.
He's old school.
He is. He's talking about like being, so I'm guessing he grew up in LA in that area for forever because he's talking about being there in like the golden age of Hollywood. Like that's a whole,
yeah.
That's what he's showing me. And I guess he like rubbed elbows with them or something like that. I don't know, or he tried to. I don't know what that is. He's like, hold on.
He tried. Yeah.
Yeah, he said I made like he's talking about making a lot of money. I don't know if it was the best way. So I guess not only was like he in the
I don't know if he did anything like that. We never talked about that stuff.
I know. But he's also talking about like at that point in time, I guess he had kids young or something like that too. Because because he's talking about like being a good father figure though, but like this is hold on. Where's his son?
Which one?
He keeps bringing up male in my head. So it's like we're trying to talk to the sons. We're trying to talk to them. Hang on. He says this. Hold on. So does he have 3 of them?
He has 3 kids. Yeah.
Okay.
2 sons, 1 daughter.
Okay, cool. I asked him, I go, what? He was like the younger one and the older one, and he's putting them like 2 together here. And he was like, both. He's like, they're both, hang on. Both. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like, I didn't want to say that. He was like, they're both absolutely crazy. He was like, but very, very smart kids. Like getting
very.
Yeah. Hold on. They'll take care of their mother. Have a lot of time before she goes. Oh, shoot. So that means that they need to get back. Are they not talking to the mother a whole lot, or they're not like in her good graces?
My mom hasn't spoken to her. They all of them got in a really big fight after he died. So they all haven't spoken.
Why?
Because they're fighting over Papa, they're fighting over that stupid car.
That's what he's talking about. He's talking about they all need to get back together because she doesn't have a lot of time.
Oh God.
So they need to get their shit together. Okay? It's just a car. Hang on. He's really a fan of like classic cars though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like rubbing like this curved side of this car. He's like this. And he's like, hold on. Is wait. So the car they're fighting over is a newer car, correct?
Yeah, it was his car.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Because I'm asking, I was like, why did he bring up classic cars? And then I'm like, is this what it is? And he's like, no, it's newer. And he tells me like, he's like, why are they fighting over it? It's not going to be worth a lot in a couple of years, like that. And so that's what he's going into. And he says, I always like things spick and span. I always like things spick and span. I don't think. He's like, I don't think we can take care of it as much as that. He says, let the old lady let the wife have it, and then whenever this happens, like everybody can split everything. Like, stop fighting over it. Like that's literally what's happening. Hang on, give me his wife's first name.
Jenny.
Okay, hang on. Jenny was a looker. That's what he said.
Yeah, she was beautiful. I dyed my hair to look like hers.
Really? Oh my God. Well, you're gorgeous too. Let me just tell you. Like if mine grows out longer and I put my bangs to the side, like we're in it to win it together, you know? Hang on. Yeah, wait. I could just talk to you all day. I love your vibe. Hang on.
Thank you.
Seriously, dude. Seriously. Hang on. So do you light incense?
I do. I love candles. I am very into it. I light candles near him all the time.
Perfect. Okay, because he's talking about he's like walking around your place and he's like he yeah, that's the thing. And he's talking about like smoke. He's like, God.
Oh,
okay.
I smoke weed. And I smoke. And he used to smoke too. Papa, we used to smoke together. Don't even play.
I know, it's okay. No, he's just walking around. He was like, all this smoke. He's like, but we're not mad about it. It's just like, God, like we're just waving it out of the way, right?
That sounds like him, yeah.
Hang on. He doesn't like edibles.
Oh my God. I gave him an edible and he said he hated it.
That's what I said, I'm asking, I go, if you don't like the smoke, I said, why don't you do an edible? Like when I go to California, I'll have like a little one. And I eat all day long. So my Crohn's feels amazing. And he's like, I don't like them. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. He goes, hang on. He goes, like they make your tummy hurt and makes you feel woozy or something like that. He says, hold on. It sneaks up on you too. Hang on. Wait, let me go back to him. Hang on. Good girl, talking about you. She's a good girl. Let her know that I'm watching her. Let her know. Hang on. When he leaves from the craziness, so he's always over there like trying to make things. He's in the middle of it. He's like, hey, like trying to make.
He's the peacemaker.
That's what he's doing. And then he's like, when I need some peace, I'm gonna come over here, and he sits with you. He says, he's like, I try to talk to you, like I try to give you answers. So like you're talking to him and asking him questions, and he was like, but it's hard. He's like, and he calls me like hang on. He says, he's like, then this woman right here, how do you think you got here? That's a whole nother thing. So that's him doing that too. That's another thing. That's weird that they would mention that. Wait, was it by chance that you found me?
Actually, yeah. Right before, right after he passed, I've been following you on TikTok and social media for like a really long time. I was one of your first followers. And yeah, and I've been watching you cooking and I love your social media. And right after he passed, I made the decision. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Done. Well, thank you. Yeah, this is, like I said, it's my absolute favorite thing to do in the entire world. And he is a blessing. Hold on. Where?
I needed to hear that he's watching me.
Oh my God. Hell yeah, he is. He's like, wait. Wait, you live in an apartment?
I do, yeah.
Because he's talking about it being small or cramped. And so I'm like, okay. And then he's telling you, he's like, why don't you, like, you love the area, the family's there. And then he's telling you, like, why don't you move out to like a bigger area or like a bigger city or something like that? I don't know. Or like where you can have more space. And he's like, hang on. Did you put down a cat?
No.
It's weird. He just shows up with another one, but it's a lighter color. It's a not black one. And I'm like he doesn't hold it. It just like walks up. So this may be a thing of like it coming through for another client, but like it's weird that it just shows up here. And like,
is it a brown cat?
Yeah. Why? What is that?
That's my old kitty Duma.
Really?
And him and my cat Duma were really close.
Oh, okay. There. I'm I'm like, it's lighter. It's not black. Like, we're not in that area. Perfect. Because it's like, so what it does is he walks up and he like messes with your cat. Like, that's a whole other thing. But that was your buddy. That was your whole buddy. That was, hang on.
He was
So the cat passed before he did, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he says, he's like, who knew? Who knew? And I was like, what? He goes, good thing the cat found me. Like, that was a funny joke, but literally that's what happened. He says, he's not particularly fond of animals. He
says that. He is.
Yeah, I know he is. He has that whole, like, it brushes up against him and he's like, ugh, I love him. Like that.
Machismo. He's very machismo.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Wait. He thanks you what? He thanks you for what you do for him. He thanks you for what, oh my God. Do you have his shirts?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you literally do. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that's so great. He's talking about, I said, is there anything like you want to like surprise or like tell her? He was like, she has these. And he's talking about how like they're not folded. And I was like, oh, what's going on? So it's obviously because you're holding it. Okay. Oh my God.
So he's not mad at me?
No, not at all. Not at all. Hang on. Are you like thinking about getting a tattoo from me? You need to make it beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do it. I'm asking him, I'm like, is there anything else you want to know? And he's like, oh, like this, like you better make it good. I'm like, oh, so she doesn't have one already. He's like, no, but it's coming up. So like, if you can make it like long and intricate or something like that, like I don't. Hang on. Does everybody have a thumbprint or something like that? Or does everybody have like a matching thing from him or for him?
We all have something of his.
Okay. Well, it's more than that. It's almost like we have this because it comes from him. Like for me, it'd be like, it's not hair. Nobody has hair. That's not a thing because he's not hitting that. But it's like everybody has this. Hang on. Your grandmother is getting stressed. I worry about her heart. I worry about her breathing. I worry about her blood pressure. I worry about like there's just a lot of that goes along with this. For me, this means like upper stress. So watch out. If they can, oh my God, show your mom this if you can. Show them this. Okay, if you can. He says, he tells her she's like a good girl. She's a good girl and I love her. He's very dry about that. And he's all about getting everybody together. He wants everybody together and everybody to be friends. And he calls them knuckleheads. That's another thing. And he's going into, hang on. Are you dating somebody right now?
I am, yeah.
Okay, he doesn't like him. Sorry. I know you do. Sorry, he just said that. Not me. I could do your chart later on.
He never likes him.
Really?
Never. Papa, he's Hispanic. You told me Hispanic.
Ah! Okay. Because I was like, is there anything else you want to say? He was like, oh, I was like, oh, is she married? Is this? And he was like, no, the guy she's dating. I was like, what? He's like, I don't like him. I was like, oh, okay. Is there a reason why? Hang on. Hold on. Cuddly and cozy. I guess he's very cuddly or like nurturing as a person. The guy is.
He is.
Yeah. He's like, oh, he's like cuddly and cozy. He's like like that. He's just making fun. He's just in a good way. He's like, I'm watching you, not to you, to him. That's a whole nother thing. Yeah, he is good. Don't worry about it. He is in heaven. He is fine. There's a lot of stuff going on, but he's going to try. He can only influence. He can't change. So let's just say that this was a really big way that he's going to try to influence. Okay. The thought is in everybody's mind. The thought is there, but we're letting egos get in the way. And so it's not allowing for that healing and that closure and that clarity revolving around it. And I would call him like a gangster Gandhi at this point right now. Yeah.
Does he say anything about like a necklace or purpose?
Hang on. Oh, it's a necklace? Okay, that's what he keeps showing me, like thumbprint and silver. And so I'm like, what is that? For me, that's a necklace. What is that? Oh,
it's he used to always talk about purpose, and then when he got sick, he used to call me. He said that I was his purpose.
Oh,
We got in a really big fight, and we have a. Last time I saw him alive was when I left for this job.
why?
We never got to say goodbye.
So no wonder he comes through so hardcore for you. Oh my God. And that whole thing with like not being able to. No wonder. Hang on. He's giving you like the world is your oyster. Like keep going, like keep doing it. He says, don't let him walk all over you or something like that. He's going to, yeah. Hold on. I think you're going to move someplace else though. Because I'm asking about purpose. Like, what does this go into? What does this? He's like, she's good. She's here. But this is not your final place. You go, like for me, it's like out of the city or something like that. And I don't know. Hang on. I need you to be in the woods. I need you to be outside. I need you to be like one with nature. That's a whole another thing. That's where he like has you. It's weird, like getting like this peace of mind from it. I don't know. It's like he's taking you. God, I can't wait to see where you're at when you're 40. I am so excited about that. Like
I'll do another session.
Yeah, you're gonna be such a badass. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get into you. We'll bring him along. We'll do the whole thing. Okay. So what I want you to do right now, in closing, for right now, is I want you to take a couple of minutes, and I want before you go out in the world, before you do anything else, before you call anybody, I'm going to take a couple minutes, and I want you to either have a good breather, or I want you to have a good cry. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is tonight before you go to bed, or even now because you're here and you're chilling, I want you to tell him thank you, and I want you to tell him that you love him. Okay.
Is there a certain way for him to do that, or?
Oh no, you tell him. He's very light. He's not going to be a person that is going to be like messing with a whole lot of stuff. Like he'll come in, you'll feel him be there, but he's not somebody that like messes with lights or anything. You may hear a noise, you may hear like walking around, you may hear shuffling. That may be another thing that comes along with him, but it's all coming from you. But it's because he's ethereal. He's not a lower vibration. He's not like in this world. He comes down to check on you. He's like a ninja angel. That's literally what it's like. So just do that. And then if you need me, email me first.
For sure.
Okay. So, but take a few minutes, and I love you. Told you it wasn't that bad. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I'll send this to you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Amy, you're amazing. Thank you so much for this. I've been dealing with a lot of pressure from his passing. So this like put a light switch on.
I know, but go and give them back thanks because they put all their energy into us, and we need to give them back. Okay.
I promise. I will.
Got it. I love you, babe.
Thanks so much.
Love you. Bye.